Good morning. This video is brought to you guys by Sutco, now hiring Class 1 drivers in the residual division in Creston, Kelowna, West Kootenays, and Vernon. Also hiring drivers in Kettle Falls, Washington, Priest River, Idaho. And then also hiring internal positions. Well, internal, I mean like office jobs and stuff like that. Health and safety manager in Salmo Nelson, logistics broker in Kelowna, inside sales representative in Kelowna, remote transportation broker in Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario. Just head on over to thesutherland.group/join our team and see all the positions that are currently up. So how are you guys doing today? This is my beautiful load. At least I didn't have to tarp it. It's a max weight load. There was another bundle right here in this corner. It's too heavy, we had to take it off. At least the chipper was really nice about it. Every now and then when you have to take a bundle off, the chipper's really not happy, but no problem over here. We loaded a Taiga here in Kelowna. That is Kelowna in the background over there. We are gonna climb Highway 33. You know, the one highway that I always call boring? Yeah, we're gonna climb that up towards Big White and see how far we get. Let's hammer down. I guess I should put you guys up as a rear-facing cam first. How's that for you? Does that work? I hope so. Oh, tether. Let's not forget the tether. Without the tether, we're in trouble. Slow trucks must use their four-way flashers, which is actually illegal to do in California. Only time you're allowed to put four-way flashers on in California if it's an emergency. My buddy learned that the hard way. I know, why would I pull out on that pull out right before the hill and lose all my momentum? Because the car in front of me turned off there and I couldn't pass and I had to slow right down anyway. And I'm like, well, if I'm pretty much stopped already anyway, might as well use that pull out. It's there for chaining up in the winter. Hopefully there's no snow on here. I doubt it. Should be clear of snow here. Excuse me. We got up to 32 kilometers per hour right away, and we're going to kind of hold it there as we climb here. So we didn't really lose any momentum anyway. And Taiga in Kelowna, I'm just like, I'm gonna call them before I get there, because you have to call. You're never allowed to drive into the yard. You have to call ahead of time, and then they tell you about how long you're gonna have to wait. Half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before. And then they'll always give you a phone call before you're allowed to call in or pull in. It's like, I'm 5 minutes down the road, I'll give him a call and then go fuel up. I called him and he goes, yeah, just pull right on in day one. It's like, oh, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He goes, okay, pulled right in, they started loading me right away, and I'm like, and here I thought I was gonna sit in the back of the truck for 2 hours waiting to get loaded. It's like, sweet. I still didn't get fuel. I was gonna just top off on fuel. I'm at half a tank. I think I'll top off in Grand Forks tonight, and then whatever load I get tomorrow morning, I should be good to go for at least half the day before I need to fuel up again. So yeah, loaded here in Kelowna. Well, first I left in the morning. We unloaded here in Kelowna at Capstone, and then loaded, and it's now 2:20. It was -2 in the morning. It's +7 right now. Hello. Hey, good. Yeah, no, not a big deal at all. I just wanted to let you know, no tarp on this load as per the chipper. Sorry, what was that? Cell service. I'm losing you. Sounds good. I think he was asking how the quad was, but I was losing cell service. The important information got covered. This is not a tarp load. We're up to 55. Losing a little bit here, but we'll get up to speed here pretty quick. Oh, we got another semi behind us. Hey, van truck behind me. I'll let you by on that hairpin. He might not have a radio. Van trucks often don't. But he certainly does not want to be behind a fully loaded trailer when he's a 5-axle. I'm 6-axle right now. Even if he's fully loaded, he's much faster than me. Welcome to Joe Rich. Yeah, dispatch. On my dispatch, it said to tarp this load, but I mentioned it to the chipper, and he goes, no tarping on this load. I'm like, okay. If he doesn't want to pay for it, I'm not going to do it. Here's that hairpin. We'll pull over right after the hairpin. Only see the one truck behind us. It might be a bison, I'm not quite sure. Very nice of that car. Although I was just right on the yellow line, they would have had enough room to go by, but yeah, it's a bison trailer for sure. Oh, there's more cars. We'll wait for those. Just coming around the corner. Got a bunch of four-way flashes from people. I don't know if the middle car did, but the big rig did and the rear car did. It's nice to be appreciated. And I kind of have a rule. If you caught up with me, I'm going to make it easy for you to pass. Yeah, I'm definitely heavy. Oh, what is that? A burnt out car. Rolled over a couple times, smashed, and then burnt out. Told you, Highway 33 always has a crashed car. You never go down this. Okay, I shouldn't say never. I remember the one time we didn't find a single crashed car. From Kelowna to Rock Creek, you have a very, very high chance of seeing a crashed car down this highway. Honestly, I think it's due to the low speed limit on a lot of this highway. Most of this highway is 90 kilometers per hour. Right here it's 100. But people get impatient, stuck behind. I know me driving 90 down the highway where everybody else does 120. People get frustrated and then make some very stupid decisions and pass where it's not safe to pass. If I could be doing 100, there's less chance of them to pass me, especially in an unsafe spot. It's a more reasonable speed. So I think a lot of the accidents is due to the low speed limit. Plus, the people that do 130, 150, or even higher speeds due to lack of law enforcement on this highway. It is rare, very, very rare that you see a police officer on this highway. There might be many reasons why. Those are some of them for sure. Building in some more passing lanes would probably help too. That way you're never stuck behind a big rig, because not all big rigs pull over and let cars by. A lot of big rig, like there's complete idiots in the big rig industry as well. So just because I pull over whenever I have a row of cars behind me doesn't mean other people will. Having said that, this highway does not have a lot of places where you can pull over and let people by. Oh yeah, so this load is going to Nelson. Nelson Home Hardware. After we get through this little flat area here by Jill Ridge, we start doing the hard climb, twisty, windy highway up towards Big White. I don't even know what this river is called over here. Is there a tag? There is a tag there. Mission Creek. Seems a little aggressive for a creek. There's definitely ice in the river. I mean creek. Couple of cars coming up behind us here. As soon as I can give them an opportunity to pass, we will. There we go, run the white line. See if we have any takers. Alright, I won't hammer down, I'll stay off the throttle. Okay, back on the throttle. Perfect. Good job. No, don't do it, car. You haven't been back there long enough to get aggressive. Cool your jets. I know I'm only doing like 75 kilometers an hour. It's okay. I get honked at if you go. Don't do it. No, there's oncoming traffic. Don't do it yet. All right, you're not clear. You're not clear. But you can go right after these two cars. They don't know that. Perfect. That old car down there, I don't count it as a crash car, but that's been there for probably decades. Proving that people have been crashing on this highway since it got built. Got nobody behind me at the base of the climb here. Yeah, I'm still speeding up. I can't slow down to 90. I'm still speeding up. I'm still trying to get to the 90. Might as well put our four-ways on. Let people know there's a slow truck up ahead. Remember a month or two ago we saw that young moose calf? I was confused and just running down the road. This is the same climb. For some reason it feels like a gorgeous day. It was really cold when I started up the truck today morning. But it feels good right now. It says +5 out, but in here it feels really good right now. I got the perfect temperature. One car behind us. They had best just wait till the passing lane. This section of highway is just not worth passing. Doing 42 kilometers an hour and just kind of stay in there. I'm not sure what the grade is on this. Probably 8 or 9%, somewhere in that area. And I'm in 12th gear, which would be 5th over. There's a little dusting of snow on the side of that gravel pit there, or rock pit. Little dusting of snow. Well, we found the sun. Will we ever find the sun? There's the passing zone, also Big White turnoff. When I say we're going to Big White, we're not actually going to Big White, we're just climbing the mountain that goes towards Big White. Big billboard there, it says Ski Big White. The exit is right here to the left. Almost to the summit. I believe they just call this the Rock Creek Summit, even though Rock Creek is still quite far away. Here it says the Kelowna Rock Creek Summit. Elevation 1,265 meters. Speed limit up here is 90. I have to constantly remind myself of that. So I try to use cruise control as much as possible because it prevents me from speeding. Dust coming off that truck. He must have just come off of the forestry road. Yeah, you can see the dust coming out of this road here. If you turn down that road and just stay on it, you end up in OK Falls. also exit over here to get onto that same road and get to Penticton this way, which was the detour while the road was closed there for a bit, or while Highway 97 was closed. If you want to see me bobtailing that, there's a video of that in the playlist. Full detour. I took it 2 times, 3 times. I honestly did not enjoy it. Not with a big rig. Especially a bobtailing big rig. Some solid black lines there. Alright, pick up if you want to come by me, now's the time. No? Okay. That was a safe place to pass. Don't you dare pass me somewhere unsafe now. Pretty steep descent here, so I gotta make sure I grab gears before going down the hill. But also not drive too slow before getting to said hill. Don't think it's this corner yet. Doesn't feel right. A little bit of dusting of snow here on the shoulder as well. Yeah, there's the hill. That feels right. And there's the sign. One more try here, pickup. No? No go? 8% downgrade. That would be fairly steep. For how heavy I am, I'll want a couple of extra gears here. I'm good here. I'll grab another gear or 2 once I get to the corner. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. We got 2 pickups behind us now. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to be running this highway a lot this week. This Capstone, where I just delivered today morning, said that they're getting the rest of the loads delivered this week. There's at least 3 more loads. Potentially, I think most likely I'll get to one more of those loads, but we'll see. Maybe I'll luck out and I won't get any. It's a nice place to deliver. I just find this road so darn boring. But I think most likely what will happen is I will load tomorrow and deliver Wednesday, while another trucker probably delivers tomorrow. Or I'll get all three and I will deliver Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, Jess is not going to be with this week or most likely next week. Possibly 3 weeks. I know I'm defeated. On the straightaways, I'm actually losing that pickup. Driving below the speed limit, so. Yes, he's just not in a rush. That is unusual. But as soon as I get to the curvy sections, they're both right on my bumper again. So obviously, a pickup could quarter better than a big rig. Pulling away this time. Are we gonna pass? No? Okay. It's always weird to me when people don't want to pass me. Well, I guess I should probably just call it a video here, especially if I think we're gonna be running this highway a whole bunch. Gotta save Gotta save some road for the rest of the week, just in case I do. But after this week, that project is done. So and maybe I get lucky and we do all sorts of different runs other than this, but I know for sure next week will not be these runs. Unless there's a new project started in Kelowna, but I doubt it. So I guess for now, I'm going to bail out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love seeing the members list changing and swapping around and growing, and so thank you for that as well. Thank you for all the comments. Please remember to hit that subscribe. For now, I'm out of here. You guys absolutely rock.